標的を確認。
タイミングは俺に任せて。
私たちきっとうまくできます。何か気になりますね。確認しに行きましょうか。
タイミングは俺に任せて。
私たちきっとうまくできます。やめてください。
俺の番だ。
痛いですよ。燃え上がれ灼熱の怪人力。正面突破の任務だよ。プラン A で行こう。うん、チームワークを信じよう。この荷物には 精密部品って書いてある。修正工業エリアに届けるものだね。こういう荷物何回も運んだことがあるけど、もしぶつけちゃったら受取人は大騒ぎしちゃうかも。管理人、準備ができたら行こう。管理人、あれから修正工業エリアに行ったことはある？被害がかなり大きかったところだけど、今はどうなってるのかな。
今日は最高の日だ。管理人が俺のところに直々に荷物を持ってきてくれるなんて。しかもトランスポーターのお嬢さんも一緒なんてね。で、どうだった？部品。
もちろんバッチリだよ。
工業団と協力して着々と作業を進めてるよ。目下の目標は水を浄化することだな。
あ、食堂の人も言ってたね。飲み水も全部新食に汚染されてるって。
それに工業用水も不足してるんだ。今は遠心分離機を使って簡単な脱水と排水をするしかなくって。でも荷物間に合ってよかった。おかげさまで明日には大型の設備も動かせそうだよ。
よかった。すごく大変なことだと思うけど。
全然大丈夫。管理人がいるだけで心強いしね。よし、じゃあ俺は作業に戻るよ。また今度。よっ。
これで最後かな。薬品って書いてあるから医務室で急に必要になった薬かもしれない。荷物の中身はほとんど瓶だと思うから気をつけないとね。管理人、準備ができたら行こう。医務室の人たちみんなすごく親切なんだ。でも負傷者が多すぎてベッドが足りないっていつも悩んでるみたい。それに医務室にいる子供たちのことを考えるとすごく胸が痛むんだ。こんな経験させたくないよ。
私たちが頼んだ注射薬ですか？やっと届いたんですね。よかった。負傷者の数が多く全ての医療物資が不足していて在庫の補充が間に合わなかったらどうなるかと思いました。本当に助かりました。そうだ、ギルベルタさん、あなたがいないからとカーリーがまた注射を嫌がるようになってしまったんです。
あれ、注射を頑張ったらご褒美をあげるって約束したのにな。ちょっとカーリ
ー。カーリー、すっかり元気になりましたね。元気に走り回ってさっきまでここにいたのにちょっと目を離した隙にどこか行ってしまったみたいです。お気に入りのかくれんぼ中かもしれませんね。ギルベルタさん、一緒に遊んであげてくれませんか？
ここ濡れた跡がある。甘い。カーリ リーの好きなオレンジの匂いだ。ここで飲み物をこぼしちゃったのかな。代わりにスキャンしてみてくれる？
まだぼーっとしてても大丈夫だ。どうせ私がいるから。
カーリー、見つけたよ。私の勝ち。
注射じゃなくってカメラで遊ぶの。
カメラ？あれ？カーリーは注射が嫌で隠れてたんじゃなかったの？
門番のおじさんが古いカメラを貸してくれたの。カーリー、すごいカメラマンになれるよって言ってたの。でもすごいカメラマンなのに綺麗なお写真全然撮れなくて、何撮ったらいいかもわかんないの。石は可愛くないし、オリジムシは変だし、長耳銃は走るの速くてぼやけちゃって。
じゃあカーリーが好きなものを撮るのはどうかな。
カーリーの好きなもの？ギルベルタお姉ちゃん。
私もカーリーのこと大好きだよ。
でもうまく撮れないから、カーリー、ギルベルタお姉ちゃんと一緒に写ってるお写真が欲しいの。
じゃあ一緒のお写真撮ったら注射も頑張るって約束してくれる？
約束する。注射しに行く。
じゃあ管理人お願いできるかな。ほらカメラ見て。はい、チーズ。
チーズ。管理人さん、どうしたらこんなに上手にお写真撮れるようになるの？
カーリーが好きなものをたっくさん取ったら上手になるんじゃないかな。オレンジジュースでしょ、ぬいぐるみのグルル、寮のおじちゃんおばちゃんとか。それに好きなものをもっと探してみたらどうかな。写真って素敵だなって思ったことを思い出に残すためにあるんだよ。
素敵なもの。撮りたいもの思いついたよ。カーリー、注射行ってくる。それでお友達が頑張ってるお顔撮ってあげるの。
そっか、カーリーは優しい子だね。
ありがとうギルベルタお姉ちゃん、管理人さん。
違うよ、取りたくないわけじゃなくて、ちょっと考えてたんだ。カーリーには好きなものをもっと探してみたらって言ったけど、私自分のことだってよくわからないまま何を書いたらいいのかも、それに勇気もなくて。あ、これは何でもないよ、ただの手紙。この話はもうおしまい。管理人、他に困ってる人がいないか見に行ってみようよ。
管理人、大変だ。緊急浄水設備のプロジェクトって覚えてる？
アンドレイさんが話してくれたから。
ああ焦っちゃって。そうだったね。さっきペリカ監察官から連絡があったんだ。資産登録リストを確認したら、浄水設備は町域実験場の近くにあるって。変だよね。なんでそんな場所に。で、エネルギー工事にいた作業員は今従業員寮に避難してるはずだから、聞きに行ってもらいたいんだ。頼むよ。
私たちちょうど寮にいるからみんなに聞いてみるね。
ナイスタイミングってやつ。浄水設備のろ過装置がどうしても必要なんだ。それから浄水設備はロップっていうエンドフィールドの研究員が担当してたみたい。プロジェクト進行中に少しトラブルがあって、資産登録上は紛失扱いのまま。ろ過装置についてロップに確認してきてくれる？
任せて。すごく苦しそうにしてる。何かしてあげられたらいいんだけど。
もう1週間ほどになります。町域実験場の外で救出されたのですが、小さいものがいくつか、身分証とか手袋とか、他は特に目立ったものはなかったです。
管理人、もう行こう。私苦しんでるみんなの力に慣れてなかったんじゃないかって。私がもっと強かったら、もしもっと早くここに来てたら。管理人、決めたよ。私ろ過装置を探しに行く。せめてできることだけでもやらせてほしいんだ。何もできずに待ってるよりずっといいから。落ち込んでちゃダメ。私はみんなを助けたいんだから。
あ、管理人さん、それにギルベルタさんも。中に入りたいって？中はかなり危険ですよ。救助隊でさえ作業を進めるのが難しい状態なのに。
でも私たちには探さないといけないものがあるんです。
どうしても入らないといけないんですか？管理人さんまでそんな。わかった。通行を許可します。でも1時間以内に絶対出てきてください。探し物の結果がどうあれ。
管理人、この分析機はろ過装置に残留した侵食抽出物を解析して大体の方角を割り出せるんだよ。出発前にアンドレイさんから預かったの。いくつか可能性のある場所が出たからデータを共有するね。それじゃあまずは近くから探してみよう。スキャンすればすぐにわかるから。ここはもう本当にひどい状況だね。心が痛くなっちゃうよ。いろんなところに侵食があるから気をつけないと。
計画の邪魔になる。正しい判断だ。
目標へとつながる道がまた少し開けたね。これ誰が置いていったのかな。名前がわざわざ塗りつぶされてるみたい。 どうしたらいいかわからなかったのかな。あった。裂け目のせいで岩が空に浮かんだままになってる。いつ落ちてくるかわからないから工業団はこの辺りを封鎖してるんだよ。時間が傷を癒してくれるって願うしかできないんだよね。仮に奥に行くほど侵食はひどくなってるし敵が潜んでる可能性も高いから本当に気をつけてね。もうあんまり時間がないよ。早く探しに行こう。ちょっとしたトラブルもちょっとしたテクニックで解決するよ。トランスポーターはやっぱり大気分すごいでしょ。このくらい危ない。やっ任せて。迎撃するよ。下がって逃がさない。
間抜けめ。
迎撃するよ。
誰？
行くよ。任せて。この近くもっとたくさん敵が潜んでるかも。管理人早く先に進もう。実はさっきいい方法を思いついたんだ。管理人目を閉じて。絶対に見ちゃダメだよ。サプライズなんだからね。体が軽くなったのわかる？ほらジャンプして。早くしないと追いつかれちゃうよ。管理人反重力って体験したことはある？ちょっと慣れるまでには時間がかかるかな。どんなトラブルだってトランスポーターならパーフェクトに決めちゃうけどね。自分が風船になったって想像してみて。地面と体がつながって離れたり近づいたりそんな感じ。これがふわっと浮かび上がるコツなんだよ。 よっはっはっ管理人こっちだよ。これって工業団の保管庫かな。どこを見てもあっちもこっちも傷ついてる。傷ついたのは大地だけじゃない。大切な人も夢もなくして心についた傷はもっと深い。この世界のすべては羽みたいに軽くて濁ったガラス玉にも似てて脆くて繊細なんだって。大丈夫だよ管理人。ただ思ったんだ。今を大切にしなかったらかけがえのない時間あっという間に消えちゃうんじゃないかって。管理人、私あ、瓦礫が崩れ始めてる。潮域の影響でまた変化があったみたい。早くここから出ないと。行こう。
おーい管理人、こっちだ。みんなのことを聞いて回ってたらここの責任者が中に入って何か探してるって教えてくれたんだ。心配したよ。
どうやら探し物は見つかったみたいですね。まさかあの中から探し物を見つけられるなんて。エンドフィールドの皆さんには日々驚かされることばかりです。もちろんですよ。エンドフィールドとの協力関係がずっと続くことを願っていますし、逆にあなたたちについていけなくなるんじゃないかって心配なくらいです。
あれ、保管庫にロックがかかってるな。
それが今の規則なんですよ。工業団では非常時に研究員が重要なデータをロックして保護することを認めています。ただこの保管庫の傷を見る限り最近のものではなさそうですが、もちろん各機器の担当が知ってますよ。
でもロップはまだ目を覚ましてないって聞いてるけど。
それはパスワードがわからないなら保管庫を無理やり開けるしかないですが、ただ中の機器が傷ついてしまうかもしれません。とにかくいい方向に考えましょう。我々工業団の設備は一級品です。この保管庫だって作られた当初から壊れにくいと有名でタロ2で大人気なんですから。とにかくまずはパスワードを手に入れて安全に保管庫を開けようと思った方がいいですね。という。
分かった、任せてくれ。
管理人、とりあえず医務室に戻って何かいい方法がないか考えてみようよ。 何か話してるみたい。もう少し
みーちゃん。
みーちゃん？みーちゃんって聞こえたよね。
彼、意識の戻らない間ずっとみーちゃんってつぶやいていたんです。私たちも気になっていたんですが、どなたかの名前でしょうか。
そういえば今日はちょうど物資が配られる日なんだよ。工業団員もたくさんいるはず。管理人、外に出てみようよ。もしかしたらロップさんの知り合いがいるかもしれないし。
みーちゃん、知らないな。今ちょっと手が。
みーちゃん？
みーちゃん、知らないわね。
ロップ、誰かと親しくしてるところなんて見た。
いろいろ知っちゃったね。この書類、備考欄にみーちゃんって書いてあるね。管理人、何か手がかりは見つかった？でもみーちゃんって名前にはすごく大切な意味があるんじゃないのかな。とりあえずまずはこの保管庫を開けてみようか。
そういえば今思い出したけど、ロップって確か仕事に超熱心だって有名だったな。
みーちゃんっていう発明品の名前試してみよう。
やっぱりダメだ。本当にそうだったってこと？まあでも自分の発明を恋人みたいに思うのもそんなに変なことじゃないよ。工業団では個人の考えをすごく尊重しているし。
そっか。日記のことちょっと気になってたけど、まあ今は保管庫が開いたからオッケーかな。あれ、ろ過装置の他に手紙が入ってるみたい。宛名がみーちゃんになってるからロップさんに関係のある手紙かな。目を覚ましたら渡してあげよった。
ああ、管理人ギルベルタさん、やっぱりここにいらっしゃったんですね。ロップさんが先ほど目を覚ましました。お知らせしようとしたらアンドレイさんと一緒だというのでこちらに。
本当？すぐ医務室に行くね。
やっぱりあれは彼女が残したものだった。てっきり何かに巻き込まれて
もう4号家地にはいないものだと思っていたのに。
みーちゃんってもしかして恋人の名前ですか？
いや、彼女は家地の人間ではありませんでした。ある日突然未完成の装置を持って僕の目の前に現れたのです。侵食物質をろ過するための装置を。彼女はその装置をみーちゃんと呼んでいました。みんな変だって笑っていたけど、僕はすごく気になって、僕たちは考え方もぴったりで、あの時間は人生の中でも最も素敵な時間でした。同じ志を持つ人に初めて出会って、夢中になりすぎて名前さえ聞かないままでした。ずっとこの日々が続くものと思って。
じゃあどうして？
ろ過装置が完成しようという時に、彼女はみーちゃんを持って突然姿を消してしまいました。みんなは装置の特許を狙っていたんじゃないかと。でも僕は信じたくありませんでした。彼女がそんな理由で、きっと絶対に何かあったはずなんです。僕はたくさん手紙を書きました。一緒に研究をしていた場所に置いて。でも返事は来ませんでした。
手紙ってこれのこと？保管庫で見つけて。
それです。宛名をみーちゃんにして。名前を知らなかったから彼女手紙を読んだんですね。それなの。
私たちが保管庫を見つけた場所は懲役の影響を強く受けていたの。壊れた瓦礫も浮かんでて。
それでも僕は諦めません。手紙を読んだということは、まだ彼女はきっと心配なんです。探しに行きます。手紙を届けてくれてありがとうございました。
管理人、ちょっと思い出したことがあるんだ。確認したくて。
ギルベルタはどこかに行ったよ。とりあえずこの辺を見てみる。
いやー、これで水質汚染の問題も解決だな。水もすっきり、気持ちもすっきり。
4号家地の再建もエンドフィールドの協力のおかげで確実にいい方向に進んでますね。あ、管理人さん、もし管理人さんとギルベルタさんがろ過装置を見つけてくれなかったらもっと時間がかかっていたはずですよ。あれ、ギルベルタさんは？まあ今度来た時に直接お礼を言うことにします。
管理人、私見つけたの。 あのね、保管庫を探してた時、周りにいろいろ落ちてたなって思って、それで何か手がかりがないか探してたんだけど、そしたらこれを見つけたの。これはろ過装置の持ち主が残した最後の日記。うん、前に拾った日記と同じ人が書いたもの。ロップさんが言ってたあの研究員の日記。これが最後のページ。お別れのために書いたんだね。侵食物質に触れて心にも影響があること、自分の記憶が失われていくのにも気づいてたんだ。ろ過装置に問題があることにも気づいてた。それで最初に体を壊してロップさんを巻き込まないように、自分一人だけでろ過装置の問題に向き合おうとした。ずっと持ってた手紙、保管庫のパスワード、書き続けた日記。たった一人で不安や孤独と戦いながら、それでも大切な人のことは忘れたくなかったんだ。過去が刻まれた手紙を見て昔の記憶を思い出す。物語の中だったらそうなるのに。でも彼女が選んだのは離れること、自分を取り戻すことじゃなくて。私記憶を失ったことはないけど、時々怖くなるんだ。自分のじゃない過去だけど自分のみたいな過去。あの子は何を思ってたんだろう。忘れていくことが怖いんだ。似てるのにどこか違う記憶が私の中を通り過ぎていく。自分が何か大切なものを落としたような気がして、たくさんの思い出が淡い霧の向こうにあるみたいな。ねえ管理人、記憶がなくなるってどんな感覚なの？
少し冷たくて知らない場所にいるような。
そっか。
でも怖くはないよ。だってギルベルタがいるし、みんなもそばにいてくれる。
私そんなことない。私あの記憶が好きなんだ。たとえ全部が自分のじゃなかったとしても、思い出すたびに太陽みたいに暖かくて、やっぱり大好き。それだけじゃなくて私だけの記憶も全部大好き。旅の途中で見た景色、夜空の中で一人浮かんだ秘密、それに管理人と一緒に過ごした記憶、どれも大切で絶対になくしたくない。これは私が出会った人たちと一緒に作ってきた大切な大切な思い出。
banget tes
がとう管理人。もう迷ったりしないよ。この記憶は私の宝物。どっちのものだったとしてもそれは変わらないから。たまに考えるんだ。この世界の全ては水の泡みたいに儚くて簡単に消えちゃうものなのかもしれないって。大事な思い出も気づいたら流れていっちゃうんじゃないかって。だからもっと大切にしなきゃって思うんだ。みんなはトランスポーターの顔を忘れちゃうかもしれないけど、私は出会った笑顔を少しでもたくさん覚えてたいって思うの。管理人、これ覚えてる？この手紙誰に届けるか決めたよ。
キルベルダの宝物だからね。私が受け止めなくても平気だったよね。ほら、やっぱりそうだと思った。でもたくさん聞いてくれてありがとう。カニね。悩んでたこと全部どこかに行っちゃった。これは君の。それはもう管理人のものだよ。まだ何を書くかは決めてないけどね。でも管理人に渡すってもう決めたんだ。私がタロ2に来た時この手紙と一緒だったの。この何も書かれていない真っ白な手紙とずっと考えてたんだ。どうしてずっと持ってたのか、何を書けばいいのか、渡す相手は誰なのか。でも今はちょっと分かってきたんだ。この手紙には大切なことを書いて大切な人に渡す。そういうことなんだって。管理人には話したいこといっぱいあるんだ。私の気持ちもあと愚痴とかもまだどう書いたらいいか整理できてないんだけど。受け取ってもいいの？うん。管理人に
受け取ってほしいんだ。
tim set ini pakai tim live fight ya, tim yang ada
いつか気持ちの整理ができて書きたいことが見つかったら、その時に返してもらって、それでちゃんと管理人に届けるね。トランスポーター本人ギルベルタからの手紙。あのね、管理人、私のこと忘れちゃダメだからね。でも忘れちゃったとしても何度でも会いに行くよ。はじめまして、トランスポーターのギルベルタですって。
あれこれ指図してくるやつが一番ムカつく。あんたがそうじゃなくてよかったよ。
新しい任務か。
エンドフィールドのために何でも。
新しい
あれこれ指図してくるやつが一番ムカつく。あんたがそうじゃなくてよかったよ。まあまあかな。それだけだ。
tim tuh gak ada tuh. Kalau gak ada ya ada aja if to pay. Lumayan 100 seret gajana ini 120. pada usaha memberikan peluang bagi operator yang melakukan remake.
足元に注意。
俺の番だ。無駄だ。
準備完了。
食いちぎれ。
重力見せてあげる。安心して、次はないから。排除します。目標捕捉発射。集めるよ。
俺の番だ。無駄だ。
受け取って。アーティミット攻撃。集めるよ。世界をひっくり返すよ。受け取って。今日逃がさない。準備完了。攻撃は足元に注意。
俺がやる。
受け取って。君はここで終わり。
獲物は全部仕留める。
いくよ。足元に注意。大地の力味わってみない？
Satu kali 10 kalinya itu 55 ribuan. Serat mahal gitu. Jadi gunakan aja itu untuk karakter yang kalian butuhkan. Transfer. Nggak ada diskon pakai tiket. 120 ini baru ganti sekali. Mahal. bakal Gilberta 2 kali. Benar baru. Kelupaan beli barang. Investasi di Pesan buka. Yang di page-nya Levatan. Harus mantap, jangan kabur. Korupsi atau maling. Coba barang tempat. Yang di page nanti Levatan. Di page edisi.
もう行くのか。
末だ。 オリジニウムが道を開いて、あれこれ指図してくるやつが一番ムカつく。あんたがそうじゃなくてよかったよ。
今日空がすっごく綺麗で。これまでの戦いがご命令とあらば危険もいとわず命を捨てる覚悟。なんだか不思議なお顔をされてますが。あれ、このモデルは見たことが。あ、もう一回説明書読み直します。このモデルは見たことが。あ、もう一回説明書読み直します。
うん。
ずっと大丈夫だったのに。オリジニウム、私のせいです。おばあちゃんのこと昨日ユエ先生が気をつ仮設の工事現場はもう撤去されているはずです。もしかして。はい、では おばあちゃんが最後に行った場所に案内します。何か手がカリ兄さん、こっちです。
この時代を俺がやる。
信号弾を見て。私が任せまして。私がやる。燃え尽きろ。
管理人アリア、ジェンナーさんを見つけた。
本当ですか？今どこに？
オリジニウムツリーの苗木のところにいるよ。だからもう戻ってきて大丈夫だ。
管理人アリア、戻ってきたかい？
ジェンナおばあ。
どうしたんだいアリア。ちょっと合わなかっただけで。
私そうじゃなくて、ただ
私はね目が覚めてちょっと歩きたくなっただけだよ。びっくりさせちゃったかね？
ううん、大丈夫。ジェンナーおばあちゃんが戻ってきて本当に嬉しいの。
管理人、迷惑かけたね。こんな年寄りになってまでお前さんたちならそう言うって分かってたさ。それに人生には避けられないことがあるってのもね。それでも考えてしまうんだよ。その時が来るまでできる限りのことをして、できる限りのことを伝えたいって。アリア、私の作業手帳を持ってるね。
おばあちゃん、私ね。
それは アリアンが持っていてくれ。オリジニウムツリーの成長記録だけじゃない、苗木を育てながらこれからきっと役に立つはずだよ。
でも私まだ。
アリアは昔から気の利く責任感のある子だったね。だから管理に前に会った時言いそびれていたことがある。ありがあの時はどうしようもないことがあまりにも多すぎた。でもオリジニウムツリーを、お前さんがくれた家を守れなかったこと、みんな私がずっと苗木を育て続けてきたのはいつ
ジェンナーおばあちゃんが亡くなりました。今朝静かに息を引き取って。分かってます。全部分かってるんです。おばあちゃん最後笑ってました。本当に楽しかったんだって。おばあちゃんの若い頃のそれに居住地のみんなにも九十バター焼き昔食べたのより美味しかったって。ブライトの午後も相変わらず素敵だったって。最後の言葉、自分がいなくなっても悲しまないで、一番大切な夢をここに残せて、夢を託す先も
Lanjut ke Wuthering Waves. Ke WuWa.
Now, we reach the second epoch of the Royan Trine myth, the Sacred Reactor Epoch. After Balder, the sun's incarnation, had sealed the foreign divinity Hithdranger, the Frostlands fell into an endless dream. Assistant Navora, would you continue?
Section. It describes how the Exostrider used its greatsword to seal the Threnodian behind the Strider Gate. The records say both the Exostrider and the Threnodian traveled through the Strider Gate to reach Lahai Roy. Their battle was fierce. The Threnodian pushed the Exostrider to the brink of defeat. But at that moment, for reasons unknown, the Exostrider's reactor drive flared with blinding light.
And it found the strength to raise its sword and seal the Threnodian away. Lahai Roy was saved. What a relief. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Imeth from Rebel College, same as you.
First time seeing you in class. Trying to collect credits from all 4 departments? That's ambitious. Welcome to the academic quagmire.
Imeth, I've been looking for you. I never got the chance to thank you.
Thank me?
The day the Eye of the Thenodian appeared, you drove it back and saved me.
Did I? Sorry, I don't remember that.
She doesn't sound like she's lying. Then how?
A synchronist. A freshman.
What's so funny?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just not used to seeing you like this. I mean, look at you. Something's missing, though. Oh, I know! A uniform! The Academy still hasn't issued you one? They're painfully slow sometimes.
Imeth?
I have to go. Gotta run, Professor!
Rover, let's try to channel that enthusiasm into listening. Do come see me in my office after class, okay? Assistant Navora, if you would. Pick up from the Twilight Epoch's Unending Winter, please.
Sagrika, could you come to the library with me?
Okay. Hey, did you notice the new student? The one who kept talking to himself during class.
Rover, something happened during class, didn't it? So a girl named Imeth just got up and left the lecture hall. I never expected to hear that name again. Certainly not like this. Perhaps you've just had a run-in with a ghost. After all, you were the only one who saw her.
President Lucilla, what do you know about her?
Stay at Rebel College long enough, and you'll eventually hear her name mentioned. Though it's a story from over a decade ago now. Imeth was a synchronist. Brilliant, popular. Professors had high hopes for her. Then, during a piloting drill, she simply vanished. She climbed into a simulator with the others, but when the cockpit reopened, hers was empty.
Diana gitu.
Intrigued? Want to go find her? She saved you. Seems the mysteries around that girl are still multiplying. To see someone who vanished years ago, presumed dead, lingering around the academy. A figment of your imagination, or is there more to it? I'm very curious to find out. She disappeared from the Synchroling training grounds. The very cockpit she vanished from is still there. The Academy turned it inside out at the time and found nothing. But if you're interested, go take a look. I expect you'll dig up some new surprises for us.
Solaskin. What could they be doing here? That's Solaskin. It's headed straight for the Synchroling training grounds. My frequency loss. It's getting worse.
Nope. Still on the fritz. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. After that mech flew off, I felt less of my frequency bleeding out. That mech's frequency felt like the presence from the rift back in Honami City. Imeth, that mech only left after it saw you. After you clashed with it. That's twice you've saved me. Each time I'm left with more questions than answers. They say you're the Extra Strider Synchronist who's been missing for over 10 years. And your hand, back there.
Me? I'm not the Exo Strider Synchronist now. I'm its resonator. I just died first. Call me a digital ghost. +10 years back, the underground seal broke. The Threnodian on the other side of the Strider Gate was about to swallow Lahai Roy. I was still a student. My sync with the Exo Strider hadn't hit 100% yet. But there was no other choice. The Exo Strider was still sleeping. So I had to do something unorthodox.
So you overclocked yourself to try to resonate with it.
Yup. Impressive, right? I woke the big guy up. If only for a second. The seal held, The crisis averted. Everyone I cared about, they made it out okay. But it was too much for me. My body couldn't take it and got totally torn apart. So yeah, I died. But I'm still here, just floating around. I've been a little invisible. Well, a lot invisible. To everyone until you. You can see me now because of this little guy. The Exostrider's reactor core. My existence is kind of tethered to it now. Think of it as my heart. Even as a digital ghost, I never stopped trying to pull myself back together, to get back to reality. There's something I gotta do, and I gotta be the Exostrider's true resonator to see it through. But our resonance started with an overclock. The power I got was unstable from the get-go. I've spent years building it back up with this core. The Solaskin have been my little helpers too. Then, not long ago, you ended up with it. That became your backstage pass to seeing me.
Not long ago. You mean when the reactor drive fell?
Bingo! Since then, the core has become energy stored inside you. This is the first time I managed to make it solid. Took me a bit to figure out the trick.
Then it was you. You were the one who saved Semuanya when she was dying.
You and that junior of yours were always close. We even crossed paths a few times back when I was still, well, around. Of course I'd help.
A junior of mine. So I really did know Semuanya in the past.
Oh, and by the way, when you charged in to save Professor Mornier, you looked pretty cool. All right, no more teasing. But I mean it. No matter what, you always choose to save. And to me, that's the coolest thing in the world. The most beautiful. Anyway, back to business. The reactor core is tied to Sigillum. That's the mech that attacked you. It's like those void worms you fought. Made mostly of Exostrider parts, but corrupted. Contaminated by Threnodian void matter. Sigillum stole a chunk of my power. That threw a wrench in my whole reassembling myself project. Now it's after the core too. Since Sigillum holds this piece of the Exostrider's power, it can't be killed completely as long as the Exostrider and I exist. Now, it can only be me who stops it. And since just touching the thing makes your frequency drain, taking it down should plug your leak too. Plus, I get my power back. Win-win. But see what it's doing to me? Even with you holding the core, I keep flickering in and out. 1 second I can touch you, the next I'm fading right through. So annoying. So will you help? You've got the core, and the reactor drive is wrecked. I can't do this alone. Also, I've noticed, when the core is in your hand, it runs faster.
I can tell you're leaving a few things out, Imus. Still, you helped me and a lot of people in the High Roy. That's enough for me to trust you. What do you need me to do?
Existence is the imprint life leaves behind. being remembered, talked about, and seen. All the places I went when I was alive bear those imprints. The core's running lets me find and record those frequencies. These little cuties have been my scouts. And they'll be our guides now, too. Pretty easy, huh? All you gotta do is carry the core and follow our lead.
I'll do it.
Alrighty. Thanks in advance, study buddy. The Soliskin went down the lift. Let's follow.
Before we go, I need to contact Mornay. The reactor drive was Lahai-Roy's son. If I'm using the core, the Academy will want to know. Imith definitely glossed over some things. Like what happened during our previous encounter. What she's done since becoming a digital ghost. And the real reason why Sigalum stole her power. After years drifting like this, to still hold on to that spirit. Her will must be strong. Prying answers from her won't be easy. I'll bide my time. The right moment will come.
Has something happened, Mentor? I see. So the reactor drive's core survived the crash. It must be the key to reactivating the Exostrider. Of course, then the official stance is that it be returned. Star Torch Academy and the Roya would both agree on that. But, as you said, curiosity from the Institute is inevitable.
Mornay?
My. Already caused a stir in the training grounds. Color me impressed. I'll have people clean up the aftermath. You can carry on as you see fit.
You were monitoring my comms with Mornay?
You're a person of special interest. Of course we keep an eye on your movements.
We?
Yes, we. The Space Trek Collective. Think of us as the annoying adults on campus. I'll handle the debate between the Institute and the Academy about the core. This is a matter of priority. They'll listen to me. But when you're done with your business, I'll need you to return the core to the Exostrider. You didn't mention it to Mornay, but I suspect your possession of it traces back to Imith, doesn't it?
President Lucilla, I don't appreciate being interrogated over a tapped line.
My apologies. As the one responsible for this academy, matters related to the Exostrider tend to cloud my judgment. After the incident with Warren, we upgraded safety protocols on public lines. No more overstepping. Here is a peace offering. I've granted you full clearance. Passes for the Starboard Riseway, archive access, and use of Academy weaponry and equipment. I'll also personally apologize to Professor Mornay for interrupting your comms and ensure her next research grant is substantially approved. How's that, Rover? More to your liking?
Why is the Space Trek Collective pushing this so hard?
You should know. You have a past in Lahai-Roy, and you have some kind of connection with the Exostrider. The Twilight Epoch, the unending winter described in Royan legend, the threat of the Threnodian Aleth 1 is growing. We need the Exostrider awakened. Returning that reactor core is the only way. We've always trusted you to stand with us in this matter. To stand on the side of humanity. You know where to find me if you need anything, Rover. And my door is always open if you just want to talk.
The Soliskin is leading us to the auditorium first. The new solar celebration is almost here. I wonder what they'll put on this time. By then, exams will be over, and we'll finally get a long break. Ah, vacation. What's not to look forward to?
I can fly too.
There are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy. Told you, there are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the...
Oh, hello. Are you here for the Fleet Snowfluff fan meeting? The venue is still being set up, but...
She's a singer, a campus legend. She's only released online, but she's super popular.
But her site hasn't been updated in over 10 years. She posted one last demo, and then... nothing.
Don't be such a downer. Maybe she just graduated and moved on to bigger things. Probably never showed her face to keep her life private. Doesn't matter. We still have her music. Here, even if you're not a fan, you should give her a listen. I'm new here, but even I was hooked when I first heard her songs.
Nice print. A fan meeting. Huh. If they're happy, I'm happy. Come on. Let's follow the Soliskin and see what's going on in the auditorium.
Told you, there are tons of Fleet Snowfluff fans at the Academy.
Auditorium.
After scrapping so many drafts, finally got
the fan meeting merch made it on time. Thank goodness.
What? Oh, just a habit of mine. Waving, chatting, going to class. It makes me feel like I'm still alive. If I stop, I might forget what it felt like to be human. Call it a self-reminder.
Fleet Snowfluff.
Yep, that's me. But don't say my alias out loud. It's embarrassing.
So you weren't just a synchronist. You had a whole other life here.
Just one of my many hobbies. I was into photography, gaming, movie nights with friends. Figured you only get to be a student for a few years. And I wasn't the ambitious researcher type. I wanted to soak it all up while I could. I tried a little bit of everything. I just wanted a happy, carefree life. Who knew I'd end up as a ghost? Stuck as a student for 10 more years. How awful is that? Wait, does this mean I'm never gonna graduate?
Murid cuma 10 tahun.
Hope so. Guess everyone needs something to hold on to. It's good to have a little hope. But I have to say, it's really moving to hear people talk about my songs after all this time. I wrote those for myself, you know? Never expected so many people to care. But if they made someone feel something, joy, pain, anything, that makes me really happy. Hey, listen. Hear that song playing in the auditorium? That's the unfinished demo I left on my site. What a shame. I really should have finished that before the training run. Now it's my little musical epitaph. Let's go. The Soliscan is calling us.
Is that the student rep from Rebel College? That's one bold speech.
Is she giving a welcome speech or recruiting for a space adventure club? Uh-oh, the professors look upset.
But she made a good point, didn't she? Isn't that passion the entire reason we're here? To explore whatever's out there again.
Imeth, right? I remember her sync test scores were off the charts. We might be looking at this year's prime Exostrider candidate.
Don't be so sure. Heard about her extracurriculars. Put nicely, she's quite the dabbler. Put bluntly, she doesn't take anything seriously.
Potential is still potential. She's brilliant. She just needs guidance.
May we one day walk among the stars, to touch with our own hands a universe so cold, so real,
Amen.
and so breathtakingly beautiful. That's all from me. If I keep going, my credits this year might be in danger. It's an amazing feeling to be here at Star Torch Academy, and to know I'll be sharing this journey into the great unknown with all of you. As a student, I can't wait to start this new chapter of my life. There's just one thing missing today. I wish my family could be here in the crowd to hear this. So, to him, I want to say, I'm doing great, and I'm happy. Everything is just as you hoped it would be. So please, don't worry about me.
Looking back, I really do miss those days. Star Torch Academy is a nice place. I mean, I caused my fair share of trouble, but the professors never turned me away from lectures.
You saved Lahai Roy, Imeth. But you paid for it with your future. And no one even knows.
Maybe a little. But it's fine. Loneliness doesn't kill. Besides, I still have plenty to keep myself busy with. I wish I could have been there. At graduation. To hug my friends and wish them all the happiness in the world. The Solace can headed outside. Let's catch up. If it's leaving the campus, it's probably going to the Frostlands. Right, we'll need to take the Starward Riseway.
That place above the sword.
Yes, a frozen, silent plain, white with endless snow. The place where the Exostrider finally sank into slumber. Our next stop is the Starward Riseway. Are you ready?
Let's go.
When I was a kid, I once hid in the Starward Riseway and made it to the Frostlands all by myself.
Bold even as a child.
Hee hee.
I hope we don't run into bad weather again, like the last time.
Everyone confirm you've got everything.
Musim dingin.
Cold?
I'm fine. What about you?
Between you and me, ghosts can't feel the cold. The snow. It's so beautiful.
What a coincidence to run into you here. This is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, it's Dr. Luke. When he's around, just pretend I'm not here. Otherwise, you look like a weirdo talking to thin air. You should hide too, okay? This is our secret journey.
You know him?
He's the school doctor. All the students know him. I didn't super well, but I do know that he's been in Lehigh Roy for a long time, and you can trust him.
You came to the Frostlands for the Exostrider?
Hey. It's very tricky.
I'm headed the same way. I've got to check in on some researchers stationed out here on long-term fieldwork. Having a guide might make the trip a little easier. What do you say? Let me help you modify your bike. There are quite a few waterways, and its current setup might not handle them well.
You know how to modify bikes.
You pick up a few things when you come here as often as I do.
Oh, I used to love riding. My friends even called me the Speed Queen. Though that was usually while they were white-knuckling the seat and screaming.
Look at this place. Hard to believe it, but years ago, all of this was a lush green forest. Back then, the Roya were nomads, the true natives of Lehigh Roy, who walked in step with nature itself.
Was it the lament that changed it into Frostlands?
Yes, it triggered a magnetic pole shift. From then on, Lehigh Roy became the new pole. But a lament wasn't the only cataclysm stirring back then. In the past, we had already reached the stars, but at some point, the etheric sea spread to cover all of Solaris. From that moment on,
the universe locked its doors. We couldn't verify whether the sky above us was real or just a reflection.
countless spacecraft were lost. Our space exploration programs were abandoned, and space became out of reach. But times have changed. Since its founding, the goal of Star Torch Academy has been to use the Exostrider to explore space, whether through the Etheric Sea or the Strider Gate.
I understand the Etheric Sea part, but the Strider Gate...
You know Lehigh Roy's history? Both the Exostrider and the Threnodian first came to Solaris through the Strider Gate. The Academy has its theories, but here are two you might find interesting. The Strider Gate is a gateway to outer space, and Aleph 1 is a Threnodian alien to Solaris. With a gateway like that, of course we want to open it. But to pass through, we must awaken the Exostrider and be prepared to face Aleph 1 head-on. I've long believed that Aleph 1 poses a far greater threat beyond void storms, and with other Threnodians, we can at least glean clues of their nature from their places of origin and the civilizations they emerge from. So many dream of being the Voyager who returns from the stars, the first to walk the cosmos once more. But in all these years, no one has succeeded. The Etheric Sea phenomenon cast us into isolation, but it also gave birth to all our dreams of what could lie beyond. And those dreams are still alive today.
Dr. Herson?
Just call me Luke. It has a nicer ring to it, no?
Then, Luke, you asked about my feelings in the academy. What about yours? How long have you been here?
About 20 years. I was a traveler before that, seeing what Solaris had to offer. But then a friend asked me to come to Lahai Roy, to keep an eye on things here for him. The students make it easy. Watching them find their way is its own reward. They enjoy talking, and I enjoy listening. The work suits me well.
You see that? Ancient life forms, frozen right into the ice walls. Millennia frozen in a single moment. Preserved so perfectly you could almost see what they used to be. To be stuck like this forever. Kind of miserable, don't you think?
Must be around here.
Someone's ahead. That voice. I remember hearing it not long ago.
You were the one who was talking to yourself in class.
Whoopsies!
Oh, and Dr. Herson. You are traveling together? Did the Academy greenlight a new field trip?
Just my routine checks on the field researchers. Rover here has their own business to attend to, but we're headed the same way. What about you, Miss Navora? Chasing more fallen debris?
Yes, exactly. I heard the Frostlands have been experiencing changes since Helios was launched. I had a hypothesis that new debris fields might have been exposed.
Debris?
Space equipment that fell from the sky long ago. Probes, satellites, and even space stations. Some previous digs unearthed wreckage containing records lost during the lament. Oh, and images. Photos taken in orbit of other planets. They were absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Thank you. Sometimes I'll just start info dumping. I know it's not the best. The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know. Anyway, in short, I came here for the fallen debris. The data on the instrument shows there's a high chance that close by... Huh?
Run!
to have been undiscovered debris in this area. It must have been sealed in the ice wall all this time.
Luke, Navora, you alright?
Oh, I'm good. Perks of being a ghost, you know?
I'm so sorry. It's my fault for putting everyone in danger.
The collapse was an accident. We're all okay, so don't blame yourself. But the way we came in is completely blocked.
Scaling that ice wall? It's too high, too risky. I'd rather not have a student on that climb. I've contacted the academy. They're sending a rescue team. Once Navora is safely returned, we'll set out again.
Oh. Hey, little guy here says our next stop is deep in the ice. There's a path at the bottom of the station. Want to check it out?
What about waiting inside the station? It's freezing out here, and another collapse is possible. It's safer to wait for the rescue team indoors.
I agree. I want to see what's inside too.
With Rover on the team, a quick recon should be manageable. Up to you.
Hey, question. Before you came to Lahai Roi, did you do this kind of thing a lot?
What do you mean?
Like traveling with a crew, seeing the sights, stumbling into trouble, then going your separate ways. Like a classic road trip movie, you know? Nice. I happen to love those. Looks like this time I get a co-starring role. Amazing. Let's keep going, study buddy.
Iya, tersenyum lagi.
There's a collapsed entry point over there, but it's blocked. Some kind of barrier caused by unstable frequencies.
The Exostrider sleeps in these frostlands. Void storm activity can make local frequencies unstable with fluctuating void matter levels. Oh, taking this opportunity, let me grant you access to the module adapter. Huh.
That must have been Lucilla.
Let's move to an area with a stronger signal so it can be deployed.
Tempest of slashes.
This module adapter was developed by Star Torch Academy for Frostland expeditions. It lets you interact with frequencies disrupted by void matter. Give it a try. You'll need it here. Compared to other debris fields, the station is in much better shape.
It's amazing.
Back in Mount Firmament, I saw characters like this. They belonged to the court of Savante. This is...
Welcome aboard the Skyark. I'm Wenlu, your guide for today's tour. Teachers, please stay with your assigned groups and ensure this one-day tour goes smoothly. Please direct your attention here. This containment unit holds droplets of the etheric sea itself. As you know, the etheric sea suddenly appeared above Solaris one day. During that initial event, the court of Savante briefly glimpsed a figure of a white-haired woman. She vanished in an instant, leaving countless puzzles in her wake. What is the etheric sea? What does it do? And why does it appear? The court of Savante conducts research here at Skyark to seek answers to these questions. Next, please scan your clearance with the system and follow me in an orderly manner. We will now proceed to the central deck. Awaiting us is this station's most significant breakthrough, a mass relay device powered by a stabilized sample.
A sample of the etheric sea? If it's part of the fallen debris, can it be? This research started before the phenomenon first appeared? Oh my, this is an absolutely incredible discovery! Thank my lucky stars I came to the Frostlands today.
That guide was probably a hologram frozen in the system's memory. Huh. Those brilliant minds in the Institute will be wetting themselves over this.
One-day tour, huh? From the way she spoke, the visitors must have been school kids. Guess hopping a shuttle into orbit wasn't a big deal back then.
The containment unit looks custom-made too. Transporting those samples safely would have been a massive logistical operation. Huh. Court of Savant.
Welcome aboard the Skyark.
The clearance we got won't grant us access to the entire station. We'll need to register again later. Also, while the hull looks intact, the system is reading several parameters in the red. It could be the etheric sea's droplets affecting the surroundings, spreading through the station.
One more time. sense your weakness. Ha! Hopefully this helps.
That flowing sphere is the mass relay device, with the etheric sea as its core. Let's check the console. With the droplets dispersed, some space station sectors have become unstable. This mass relay device shares the same origin as the droplets. It can stabilize them, and also punch a corridor to others. Incredible that it has such capability.
The hatch over there is back to normal.
Interesting. Feels different from how I usually move. Pathway's blocked. Let's try the module adapter. Here. Hello? Digital ghost, remember? Hacking this is easy. Welcome to Irina.
Cherish every game. of the past.
Solaris' rising star, everyone! What a leap!
Oh, come on.
Track system activated. Done. This track was used to transport experimental samples from space. The storage facility should be just ahead.
These containment units hold star fragments and etheric sea droplets, all collected in EVA missions by our very own Uncle Clement, who just gave you a tour. It's exhausting work. After each mission, he requires a full cycle in a recovery pod. Let's thank Uncle Clement, and then gather here. Now, please welcome Project Director Junshi to give us an overview of the Etheric Sea Initiative.
By now, you will have experienced our mass relay device. It is our first major breakthrough and definitive proof of our theory that the Etheric Sea can be utilized as a gateway. The droplets exhibit unique quantum properties. Used as a medium, they could help us reach places no one on Solaris has ever set foot. We haven't found the way yet, but I believe these obstacles will be solved soon. I have faith, not just in the court of Savante, but also in a mind that feeds on the light of distant stars will never be content to see. Recently, a brilliant new mind joined.
Welcome aboard the...
The station's security grid is offline in this sector. The monsters, void matter has made them highly unstable.
Strike from the shadows.
No hesitation. Cherish every gain. Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
The frequency here is unstable too. Try using the module adapter to disrupt it. Look left! I hacked the SkyArc system. This is the data archive sector. Those blocks are all storage modules. And that moving one? An anomalous module gone hostile due to the SkyArc system's glitches.
Strike me. Hopefully this helps.
Void matter levels seem to have risen.
One more time. No hesitation. The end has come.
It's moving deeper into the sector. It's moving deeper into the sector. I'm on it. Look, Lahai Roy Blocks is complete. In the Space Fantasy Katia series, every copy included this minigame. I love it so much, and I'm really good at it.
The anomalies here are more pronounced than before.
Hang in there! I'm working on something in the SkyArc system. Use the adapter to disrupt these error modules. Breach complete. Hey, do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? Good. Now, go rock! We won! Amazing play! Wish we could play another round of Lahai Roy Blocks again. Are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out for you. These things are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules fell and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some...
These things are just like minions in the Space Fantasy Katia series. clear them out for you.
Those modules found and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us.
These things are just like minions in the space fantasy Kadia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules found and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
These things are just like minions in the space fantasy Kadia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules found and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
These things are just like minions in the space fantasy Kadia series. I'll clear them out for you.
Those modules found and took out the hostiles? Doesn't it feel like we've been extra lucky this whole way?
You're right, but some modules did attack us. Hard to tell if the Skyark system likes us or not.
Welcome aboard the Skyark space. May we meet again among...
There are traces of void storm contamination everywhere.
This concentration of void matter should have flooded the upper decks by now. Could something be containing it down here?
Further in. Something's down there.
Huh? That hurts.
Kavora!
Void matter saturation is critical. The Skyark system is going into failure. I'm going in to try to stabilize it.
Everything here has already been contaminated, including that. From a doctor's perspective, the only healing left for what this man has become is release.
pisau bedah. Kayak pisau bedah tuh.
From the stars.
Time to incise. My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Charge.
Game over. I am Pesan.
Charge.
Hopefully this helps.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds!
Ash takes form. Split form.
Charge.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Charge.
I deliver merciful death. Gotcha. Time to incise.
Hopefully this helps.
Charge.
My basket.
Rise anew. Game over.
Charge.
Wind calls, waves follow. I am the Tempest!
Immediate procedure. I bestow eternal peace. Imbalance ends here. Gotcha.
Charge.
Return to silence. Game over. I'll check her injuries. Will you patrol the area to make sure there are no more threats?
Got it. You go check on her.
Someone's falling straight from the etheric sea.
Was that me in that recording? That had to have been the station's final moments, when the etheric sea phenomenon suddenly spread and engulfed all of Solaris, like Luke said. But those droplets in the sky, that was retroact rain. So that might have been an image of an event long ago, not part of the etheric. Did I really fall from the etheric sea? Or what lay beyond it? Junchi did say the droplets could act as some kind of gateway back then. Could I,
Hmm? What's up? Not at all. I'm fine.
I'd recommend you keep this private. Don't leave the recording for the Academy's teams to find. Remember what I said earlier. It's a nest of competing factions. Anything connected to your past needs to be handled with discretion. So, what do you think, leader of the Black Shores?
Very few people know about that. Be direct with me, Luke. I know you knew me before, but I acted mostly as a bloom bearer in the past. You and I, what exactly are we to each other?
Friends, I'd say. Not the kind who lived in each other's pockets, but as a Huanglong saying puts it, true friendships, we met by chance, and by another twist of fate, you entrusted me with a rather long-term assignment. How about this? Strangers in passing who became confidants. How does that definition suit you? That's fine. Your work in Lahairoi won't be finished so soon. And we still have plenty of opportunities to reacquaint ourselves. Star Torch is a web of competing interests. If this video leaks, after your sudden exit years ago, people were lying.
So, our squad of 4 is now a squad of 2. Oh, wait. I don't really count, do I? Guess that makes it a solo squad now. I once got accepted to work at a research outpost in the Frostlands. I took a different route back then.
That's a surprise. I thought you... Looks like a long way. Better take the bike.
Let's follow the light ahead. So it was here.
This is the research outpost you mentioned before.
One of them. I worked at several outposts back then, but this one wasn't so lucky. So that's why I never saw them again back at the Academy. Ever since I became a digital ghost over 10 years ago, I've stayed in Lahat. So the rain holding Jinzhou captive stopped. Time began to flow again, and everyone got to celebrate a new beginning with the Moon Chasing Festival. Then you return to the Black Shores, to the place that's always watched over you from afar. Oh, and the archipelagos, Raguna and Septimont. Oh, I just love how different these places feel. It's all so wonderful. I love hearing these stories.
Satellites, quiet core, resonance is hard to find. Meteors crash towards frozen crust that can't crush, crave for the unknown. Engine faults, frosted dreams, heated hearts.
It wasn't all smooth sailing. Plenty of emergencies along the way.
Still, it all sounds amazing. And I know you must care for some of the people you met. Tell me, this journey you've been on since losing your memories, have you been happy?
This must be